Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And I'm just on here to thank you guys for a great year. I have 568 subscribers. So we've added to it from last year. And I've had a great second year. And I just realized that I have made 268 videos this year. So I have over 500 videos, but 567 videos I have in there, but 268 of those I made just this year. So that's a lot of videos. There's no wonder why. It's been a whirlwind this year. I still have a lot of whips. I've got to put diamonds together. I haven't had, and then there's things going on at work that I have to get done too. And so there are some whips. There is the jack-o'-lantern poncho that I need to finish too. And I am going to get to that, just so you know, so that I will have that on there. So that's the only thing I think in my videos that never got completely finished. And I do apologize for that. There's just so much I wanted to do. And I think I tried to do too much. I think that's what happened. So anyway, but I think we had a great year this year. I love doing the videos. I'm going to be on here on the 1st to tell you what's coming up next year. But, that's pretty much, there's just a lot of stuff that I want to do. Next year, I'm not going to be on here every day, 6 days a week. It's going to be a little bit different because I think I got a little burnt out being on here almost every day, and then trying to work too. It was too much. So we're going to change gears a little bit. I think this next year we're going to be coming up on doing a lot of Tunisian crochet. So I'm going to be teaching a lot about Tunisian crochet this next year. If you ever want to learn how to do that, then tune in. Because spoiler alert, I guess, our calendar blanket for next year is all going to be Tunisian crochet. So we're going to be working on that, and that's going to be coming up, and I'm excited about that. We'll be on here only once a month for the calendar blanket, and it won't start until the second Friday of the month, but then after that it'll be on every first Friday. But yeah, it's the calendar blanket will start on the second Friday of January, and then after that it'll be on the first Friday of every month, unless something comes up, and hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm also going to have a whips. I'm going to be working mainly this next year on my whips. So we're going to be on here on Wednesday talking about whips and what I'm going to do with them and if I'm going to finish them or not. So I've got a lot of whips that I've got to get done, So anyway, So that's what's going to be happening. Some of what's happening next year, I've been in the middle of doing some planning things, and so anyway, for those of you that don't know what Tunisian crochet is, tune in. You just might love it. To me, it's like knitting, except for you're doing it with one long hook. Instead of a long knitting needle, it's a long hook. And I'm going to be going over all of that before we even start. We're going to do washcloths too on once a month. We're going to do a new washcloth. So I think that before you get started on a big project, if you've never done Tunisian crochet, it's fun to learn new stitches when you make washcloths. So, and then the project don't take very long because it's just a washcloth, too. And then you can just make several of them to, hone your stitches, your craft. So anyway, I'm excited about the new year coming up and just trying to get a schedule together on how best to handle things, and decide what I'm going to do. So I might be on here only once or twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, but we'll see. So I'm turning Wednesdays into Whip Wednesdays again, because I didn't have time to do any whips this year because I was doing so many videos. And so I'm going to cut down a little bit on the videos and concentrate on stuff that needs to get finished up. And that's the goal this year, because I've got to get through most of my whips. So I'll try to take you for the ride on that. So anyway, again, I want to thank you guys for watching. And, tell all your friends. I need to get up to 1,000. I'm at 568. So tell all your friends about my channel. Anybody that wants to learn how, I've got some beginner stuff on here. Like if you ever want to learn how to crochet, steer them through to the washcloths. Because I started out with last year I started out with very simple stitches, and then it goes into more elaborate stitches as it goes. So it's a good way of learning how to crochet, is making those washcloths. All right, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.